Hey everyone, this is Dan and I'm putting out another video from Las Vegas. I want to thank everybody out there that's subscribed or given me comments in the comment section or giving me some likes, so I appreciate that. If you guys haven't looked at my YouTube channel, you can check me out at the Las Vegas Experience with Dan French. Also, you can also look at my podcast. We've been putting out the French Workbench podcast with past recordings, primarily about financing and real estate, but there's other things that's going on. We talk a lot about money. We talk a lot about what's happening around the world. So if you didn't know, I did a live broadcast from a radio station. We have our own podcast, and we did a lot of recordings from that. We're actually going to start doing this live, so we're not going to do it from the radio station we previously been doing it at. Also, I'm going to be doing a lot of live streaming, so please stay tuned to that because we're going to do at least 2 live streams a week. And if you haven't followed me on Facebook, you can find a lot of that content there. It's the Market Snapshot. So many local Las Vegans have been focusing on other things outside of the Las Vegas Strip to do. You know, you look at the outdoor life and what COVID has presented. Everybody's looking to exercise outdoors. I see a lot more jogging. I see a lot of people riding bicycles. I see a lot of people going to the lake. You know, we have Lake Mead out here and they're going out and experiencing the lake and the nice weather we have right now because it's summertime. But today I'm going to focus on hiking and my top 2 places to hike in Las Vegas. Also a little bit outside of Las Vegas, there's a place I want to take you to. So please, let's go into this right now. Number 2, Calico Basin. Down this road is where you go. You can already take a look behind me. You can see all the sightseeing just from here, and we haven't even hit the surface. So you guys, hopefully you like this video, and if you like more, subscribe, comment in the comment section below, and let's get right into it. All right guys, here we go. Trying to go up this trail. So it's not too bad, although you got seem like you got some snake holes and stuff around here, so you really got to be cautious of what's going on. All right, so we're going to the top here. Like I said, this is a baby run. I'm not too concerned, but you know, I think a lot of people, when they're out of shape and they want to get into shape, this is straight uphill, so it's pretty cool. You know, you come and see where I'm going. This is definitely a novice, maybe even very novice type of hiking, but at least you're getting out. And I'm trying to hit this up, really trying to get this going before it starts to get hot. You know, it's not a huge hike, but it's high enough, and if you don't have water, you know, you may pass out. I want to get a little bit higher so we can really see what's going on here. I'm going to take you back further. Man, I'm already winded. Woo! And this is a baby run. Good Lord. So, heading on up, I think I'm starting to get adapted to it a little bit, but you know, we got a little bit of ways to go. And you know, right behind me, let me give you the view that I see. From downtown Las Vegas, take Charleston Boulevard west for 3.8 miles, about 1.5 miles before the entrance to the scenic loop of Red Rock. Turn right into Calico Basin Road and drive north, then west for about 1 mile to where the paved road makes a 90-degree turn to the right. At this point, turn left. Driving through the gate and enter the picnic area, Red Spring is located at the far side of the boardwalk. Red Springs is a picnic and hiking area which sits a few minutes east of Red Rock. Great picnic stop, a brand new nature boardwalk, and the beginning of trails to walk around the Calico Red Springs Hills. Just west of Las Vegas before Red Rock is a small picnic area. There's a ton of parking and covered picnic areas. There's various birds to see, as well as rabbits and other small animals. I've sat down here at the picnic table and read a book for 20 to 30 minutes before walking around the new boardwalk, looking at all the nice scenery. Calico Basin has a variety of trails to choose from novice to intermediate to expert. There's really a trail for anyone out there that's looking to get some exercise in this nice hot weather. There are many in and out trails leading visitors along the base of the colorful Calico Hills. Look for sport climbers on the rock walls and plenty of birds hovering in the sky. Ash trees line where the seasonal Calico Spring runs, adding greenery to the landscape. One of the main benefits of living in the Las Vegas Valley is its proximity to the beauty and solitude of Red Rock Canyon. Still, the area is drawing a few local architects, and many of them are building vacation homes for the rich, those looking to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. This is truly a treasure on the outside skirts of the Las Vegas Strip. A continuous drive west, you're going to enter into Scenic Drive into Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area. A few things to know from the start. Scenic Drive is a one-way road. An entrance fee is charged at the start, which is $20 per vehicle and $10 for motorcycles. The Park Visitor Center is just beyond the start of Scenic Drive, making it a logical first stop. This road offers a memorable drive or bike ride with access to numerous trails and overlooks. Scenic Drive is 12.5 miles long if you drive straight through and about 13 miles long if you pull off at each of the various overlooks. After that, plan your stops sequentially along Scenic Drive. There's no backtracking on Scenic Drive, and when you come to the end of the loop, you need to pay another entrance fee if you wanted to turn back around and enter the park. Most of the Scenic Drive by stopping at all places you want to visit in order. The park's visitor guide lists which trails are available from each stop along the Scenic Drive. A continuous drive to the west, you're going to get to High Point Overlook. This overlook is at the westernmost part of the Scenic Drive, and it is also the highest point. It is a great place to stop for some photos and really get a scope of the park and the area. This area is located in the Red Rock Canyon and a pull-off that affords a great overall view of the canyon area all around the visitor center. High Point Overlook is a nice stop and at the highest point of the park, but it is not as spots such as Calico. However, you do get a nice view of the valley and the mountains from here. The fabulous imagery, also the great hiking trails, and the overall outdoor experience is the reason why Red Rock Canyon came in at number 2. And my number 1, Valley of Fire State Park. Traveling just 60 minutes north on the I-15 freeway towards Mesquite, the Valley of Fire State Park is 55 miles or approximately 1 hour northeast of Las Vegas off Interstate 15 at exit 75. It is 6 miles of a scenic tour from Lake Mead to the entrance of Valley of Fire State Park. The history of Valley of Fire derives its name from red sandstone formations, formed from great shifting sand dunes during the age of dinosaurs, 150 million years ago. Complex uplifting and faulting of the region, followed by extensive erosion, has created this present landscape. Other important rock formations include limestone, shale, and conglomerates. Prehistoric users of Valley of Fire included the basket maker people and later the Anasazi Pueblo farmers from the nearby fertile Moapa Valley. The span of approximate occupation has been dated from 300 BCE to 1150 CE. Their visits probably involved hunting, food gathering, and religious ceremonies, although scarcity of water would have limited their length of stay. Fine examples of rock art left by these ancient peoples can be found at several sites within the park. The Valley of Fire State Park has many campgrounds to choose from. It also has a scenic loop road that you can travel. There's some historic features including Mouse's Tank and White Domes. Mouse's Tank, named after an outlaw who used the area as a hideout in the 1890s, Mouse's Tank is a natural basin in the rock where water collects after rainfalls, sometimes remaining for months. A 3/4 mile round-trip trail leads to Mouse's Tank from the trailhead parking area, passing numerous examples of prehistoric petroglyphs. White Domes is also a must-see. This is sandstone formations with brilliant contrasting colors, picnic area, and a 1.25 million scenic trail with a slot canyon. White Domes is a 5.5 million or 20-minute drive from the visitor center. If this is your first time at Valley of Fire State Park, then you definitely want to visit the cabins, which is now a picnic area. These historic stone cabins were built with native sandstone by the Civilian Conservation Corps in the 1930s as a shelter for travelers of the Arrowhead Trail. If you're an outdoors person like me and you like plants and animals, the area plant community is dominated widely by spaced creosote bush, burrow bush, and brittle bush. Several cactus species including beavertail, hedgehog, and cholla are also common. The springtime bloom of such plants as the desert marigold, indigo bush, and desert mallow are often spectacular along park roads. Resident birds include the raven, house finch, sage, sparrow, and roadrunner. Many migrant birds also pass through the park. Most desert animals are nocturnal and not frequently seen by passing motorists. Many species of lizards and snakes are common in the park, as well as the coyote, kit fox, black-tailed jackrabbit, spotted skunk, and antelope ground squirrel. The desert turquoise is a rare species and protected by state law. If you are lucky enough to come across one, please leave this likable and harmless creature to live in life in peace in its own environment. So I've given you my top 2 places to hike in Las Vegas. Let me know if you guys have a top place to hike in the comment section below, and we'll talk to you at the next video. Thank you for watching.